Book Buzz, brought to you by the Peters Township Public Library. I am Miss Shannon.
And I'm Miss Linda, and we're here to bring you all the news that you need to know for the month of October of this amazing year of 2020.
We're almost through the year.
Almost getting there. Oh boy. All the jokes that are coming out about this year. And speaking of which, I brought something special. You know, we've had this decoration in the lobby. Every time I've passed it, I keep looking at it going, is that what I think it is? Mm-hmm. It is. It's a pumpkin made out of a toilet paper roll.
Oh, I thought it was a tissue box, but I guess round wouldn't work.
No.
I mean, a tissue box isn't round.
Yeah, it's toilet paper, but it just dawned on me now that I probably shouldn't have given that away, because that's like 2 extra rolls of toilet paper sitting in our lobby as decoration. And, you know, toilet paper this year.
It's true.
It's an expensive commodity. So, I'm going to be just like kind of hoarding my little pumpkin over here.
Linda's like, I'm doing crafts.
I'm doing crafts.
Now it'd be like a sin to do a craft with a roll of toilet paper.
I know, it would. That's right, it would be. It would be a sin. I feel so far apart. Hi.
I know.
How are you?
I'm working my spitballs, though.
Yeah.
Which I guess spitballs during this time would probably be bad.
No, spitballs would be out.
Paper airplane, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
But
I'll just throw a roll of toilet paper at you.
Oh.
How's that?
You broke it.
Huh?
You know I don't catch.
Sorry. That's probably even better.
Here's a fall leaf.
Okay.
We were filming this on the first day of fall, actually.
Here we go. We're doing, oh my gosh. Well, you would think, and people ask, like, oh, so what are you guys doing that you can't have the children in to do programs? Oh my gosh, what are we doing? We're doing
so
even
busy.
more. I feel we're doing a ton of stuff.
We are.
It's all online. It's all virtual, but we are having fun, and we're hearing from parents and kids that they're enjoying it.
Thank goodness.
You know, I know they'd rather be here.
Yeah,
and
we'd rather have them here.
We'd much rather have them here, but we're doing the best we can in light of what's going on right now.
Yeah, and if you looked at our office, you would think we were right in the middle of summer reading.
Yes, you would. Yeah, usually we're cleaned up by now a little bit for the fall. It's a mess in there. It is.
In a good way.
In a good way. There's a lot of action. So,
do you have any book buzz bits?
I do. This is stuff that you need to know. I like this article. I thought, like, right now, just bringing up the fact that people wonder what we're doing since we can't have, inside programming. And we've, been thinking outside of the box. I mean, there are libraries that we have seen that aren't doing virtual programming, especially in the children's area,
right.
Which is kind of surprising. We really had to think outside the box, and it really has been a great learning curve.
Yes, a good way to learn different things we never would have used before.
Absolutely. So with that, I found an article. It was put out by The Guardian, and it's the title is "Without Libraries, We Were Less Human and More Profoundly Alone." So I thought about this. In this area, council threatens, not in our area, let's just say, in this article, the council was threatening libraries with closure and then relying on volunteers to help keep them open. But professional librarians, they say, are the key to a healthy library. We love our volunteers for certain, and we don't even have them right now because of what's going on. We've got to keep it simple here, Hopefully we'll get them back someday. But what they're saying is that even with the volunteers, you need professional librarians, you need a library. We were one of the first libraries that I'm aware of that even opened.
Yeah,
right
in the surrounding area.
In this, yeah. And there are many that still aren't. So I think we have a lot to be proud of. This woman, Nicola Davies, she writes, "When I was little, I loved everything about public libraries, the echoey floor, the ever so faintly dusty air, the ritual and rhythm of book stamping. We had Book stamping. Yeah.
Kids don't even know what that is.
No, I know.
Every now and then on one of our older books, you might see them, but
Yeah, the old library
Stamp
where you
cards.
put the card in the.
now it's more like nostalgia kind of a thing.
Yeah,
right?
where you had to stamp it. Yeah, I remember those. Do you remember those days?
Yeah.
Are you old enough? Child, oh child. Okay. Anyway, but library books felt different. Wild as tigers. They came to me straight from the world. And when I walked into the library, I felt like I was walking across the tundra, into the jungle, or under the sea. I could roam the shelves. Is this dramatic enough for you? Choose whatever I wanted and find out about anything. I could live inside any story. It made me feel powerful and free. Back then, I had no idea that librarians did any more than wield the ink block and tell noisy children to be quiet. Boy, is that long gone. The stamping and just going, shh.
Well, yeah, that's a stereotypical
Because when the
librarian.
children are in our area, we are the loudest department in all of the library.
Yeah, and we rarely tell a kid to be quiet. Unless it's like an extreme.
Yeah, very rarely, yes, and has to be an extreme. So she said, I imagined that the books flew onto the shelves like birds coming to roost. I didn't realize that the intoxicating diversity I so adored was carefully created and made accessible and attractive to me by talented librarians, which is true. We work really hard to, even if you can't come in and do programs, come in. We're still doing displays and we're getting things ready for you to still enjoy.
We have all kinds of cool stuff for you to pick up and take home to do at home.
To enjoy your library. Librarians are far more than stackers and catalogers. They are creative curators of their book collections. They review and renew their flocks of books, adjusting what they have to fit their readers, highlighting certain sections and topics to reflect the world. Coronavirus. Okay, that's our world right now. I just have a nice book on that one for you. So they are on hand to guide and encourage, to foster relationships between books and people. Subtly, quietly, and explorably, they weave individuals into a community. They make a library shimmer as if books were the scales of a dragon flexing as it folds and flies. I love how she writes. I wonder, I'll have to look into her
Good,
to see if
what is that, metaphors?
Yeah.
Or similes that she uses, like her as.
She's so good.
Like a dragon.
A healthy library, like a healthy library.
Circle the simile.
Okay.
Put a square over the metaphor.
Oh my gosh. A healthy library, like a healthy habitat, is diverse and dynamic. Like species in a rainforest or fishes on a reef, the books on a shelf shift and change with time and seasons so that every week there is something new to discover. A healthy library invites the eye and mind to wander around. This book habitat does not happen on its own. It is created by librarians. Librarians are the keystone of good libraries. Without them, dusk gathers, book collections are not refreshed, readers do not feel enticed and beguiled, relationships between books and people dwindle into nothing. We would just poof. Poof. Like turtle eggs in the water.
Oh.
Had to bring that
Hashtag
up.
too soon.
Yeah. Inside joke. Okay. Okay. Just think turtle eggs not being seen in the water until they dissolve to yuck. Okay. We've all seen libraries like that. I should have brought a chunk to.
Oh, no, you shouldn't. We don't need to get that stem round.
We're back. Okay. Okay. All right. Libraries. We've all been to places where libraries, the idea of choosing a book from dingy shelves, seem like the epitome of pointlessness. Libraries get like this because they've lost their keystone. What would you do? So what we're saying is community libraries can be wonderful places, which we are, pandemic or not pandemic. My words. Okay. Community libraries, they are, volunteers do tremendous work. When we can have them, we would welcome them back. Everybody tries so hard to preserve them in the wake of, there's been government cuts, there's issues with the pandemic, but libraries are a public service. They must be properly funded, properly resourced, properly staffed with trained and expert Hashtag Miss Shannon and Miss Linda, and expert full-time librarians. Councils cannot assume that they can threaten libraries with closure, then rely on volunteers to keep them open. Without librarians in the libraries they make, we are less alive, less human, and more profoundly alone. So what that all just kind of boils down to, you need us. Okay, we need you too. All right, it's a mutual feeling. So anyway, it was just a nice little reminder of how hard we're trying to work to make our library special through any pandemic,
crazy
any natural
circumstance,
world disasters. Please, let's not have another one. Okay, we're trying.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
that's
been
it.
interesting.
It's just another little boost of how hard we're working to make this cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with that being said, let's tell them all what we're doing.
Yeah, let's do it. What
Okay.
are we doing? We doing anything?
We're doing a lot.
All right, you go. You go first.
As Miss Linda said, if you look at our schedule, our calendar, our website, whatever, every day there's something going on, either that you can come and pick up at the library to take home. We've been out on the road to come see you in different places, and or that you can just watch us from your living room like you are right now,
Right.
virtually, either on your phone or whatever.
Yep.
So starting off, we have our weekly calendar time has returned. This is something that I started, when we first closed up to try to help. I know right now, especially, we have a lot of preschoolers and kindergartners. There's a huge increase in people that are doing a virtual or a homeschool learning. So this is another way to kind of help you out. So we're doing a little calendar time. I go over the days of the week, the months of the year, all that fun stuff. A little bit of beginning math skills there too. So that's every weekday, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. They go up on our Facebook page. They're also accessible on YouTube. So if you're not available at 10 a.m., you can really watch it whenever you want to. That will work good for your schedule. So that's going on. We'll be doing that until mid-November when we take our little fall break. And then go ahead, Linda. You're starting something new.
Yes, I am. This is new this fall. And this is the logo for it that my sister designed a long time ago for me when I was doing One Mindful Moment things, worked with Kelsey on some stuff. One Mindful Moment. And these are, I've made a bunch of shirts and fun things to exercise and relax in with the One Mindful Moment. Thank you, sweet Sister Carol Ann. This is a time, it's 10 minutes, brought up every Monday morning. There'll be a new one. You just take 10 minutes, very simple, just slowing down, breathing, reading a special story that relates to a mantra for the week of anything from being kind, that you are important, that you matter, you are loved, you are special, like everything to make your child to calm down and feel good, and hopefully spread that. So it's something that you can start every day with. That it'll be up all the time, and then every Monday there'll be a new one with a new special story and new special thoughts to make your child feel special. Because we need more of that right now. Of feeling good and feeling important. The other thing that also is going on, the next one that we will be seeing is October 6th. We're back to doing Miss Patty, Book Baby's a Mother Goose. She cracks me up. She does. I love watching her.
Yeah, she's good. She's good at her craft.
We've all had our share of doing Book Baby's a Mother Goose, and she's the one that makes me laugh the most.
Yeah. She's taken her own spin on it for sure.
She has, and she has a lot of fun with it, and don't miss it. She is also giving away little bags to go along with the Mother Goose. You have to register to get those.
Yes. You have to register to get the link to watch this one too. This one's not on YouTube all the time.
Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, you have to register so that you get the link to get on. The next one for October 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we're also doing, Linda has a sample right beside her.
Oh, wait. This is Vanna.
So first, looking at this, can anybody tell me what book character that is supposed to be? I think this one is very well done, so this is a good example.
Oh, I love it.
Anyone know? It is Mudge from the Henry Mudge series.
Well, I was waiting for somebody from the audience to speak up. Well, since that would only be Kelsey, I didn't want to give it away. Okay. It was in her head. She knew.
So
She just didn't want to say anything.
We inherited this from Mrs. Olenek. One of her students, I think, created this many years ago. So if you are the creator of this, congratulations, you're now on TV.
Yes, you are. I love it. This is adorable.
So we are using this as a little inspiration to do a fun, interactive thing that you can do at home, but then share in the community here at the library. So we're doing a pumpkin decorating challenge. You can decorate a pumpkin. You will provide your own pumpkin. You can make it be a plastic pumpkin if this is something you want to, withstand for many years. But you can use a real pumpkin too. There's no real rules on that. There's also not necessarily don't make it too big. Let's not have the biggest pumpkin. We'll it in those 30-pounders.
Wait a minute, you just gave me an idea.
So here comes
Can I
Linda
enter?
with her dolly. But decorated to look like a famous book character, and then we're going to put them on display in our library on the shelves so everybody can see them. And then at the end of the month, we'll call you back to come and pick your pumpkin back up. And we're going to start to drop them off on the October 1st through the 16th, and then we're going to be voting upon them on the best decorated, most unique, most creative pumpkin, and that person's going to win a special prize. But it's going to be a really fun, nice display for us for the library. So a fun thing you can do at home with your families. There's no age requirement on this, so anyone in the community that's interested in participating can. The prize is going to be something that all ages will enjoy as well.
Okay.
So go ahead and start decorating your pumpkin.
Kids and adults.
Anyone can do it. Anyone that's inspired to make a pumpkin look like a book character.
Oh, fun. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, very cool.
I love it. God, we're creative. I love it.
It's gonna be fun.
Thanks.
And thank you to whoever created Mudge for us.
Thank you, Mudge Maker.
Yes. And Linda, going on with you, what are you up to?
Oh, yes. So last month, of course we're doing STEM, and I'm doing 2 a month. And although this September's, there was, because our fall programming started, towards the middle of the month, we only did 1, which were the rubber band helicopters. So this first one, which is going to be October 10th, that'll go on. It'll just go online then. But that week you can pick up. Oh, here. Oh, the paper rule's falling apart. So I wanted to have fun. Oh, here's my little guy. So we're gonna make. I'm calling them spoonapults. Like catapults, spoonapults. So I brought in, I know this is from a kit, but I thought this is really going to be fun. Now, in your kit, you're going to get everything you need. You're going to get the spoon. You're going to get all of the craft sticks and the rubber bands. It'll just show you how to put it together. It also tells you, what it is, the force and the energy that we're exploring with this. I mean, of course, it has to be educational, but it's a lot more fun. And then you're going to get your little puff ball, but I'm going to show you, other things that you can find at your house. So I was debating if I go, oh,
you almost got her.
That was good. I was aiming for producer Kelsey over here. But now let's go towards Miss Shannon. Let's see how a big marshmallow would do. So if you find things around your house, you can, shoot them. But please don't make it anything that would...
Parent supervision recommended.
Parent supervision, and please nothing that would poke out an eye. Okay.
Well, I don't know. That's a really big marshmallow. You're aiming straight to my face.
Okay, that was...
You could hear that one's a little stale.
No, it wasn't. Actually, feel how soft they are. Here.
Oh, they are still squishy.
I know.
That's good.
All right, here. Oh, darn it.
Marshmallows
These
stuck to
work
my
so
pants.
well. They're flying like crazy. I can't even just get it short to Miss Shannon over here. So anyway, doesn't this look like a lot of fun? I just had this thought, don't shoot ice cubes or things, or coins or things that would hurt. But certainly, you get a little puff ball and you can do marshmallows and things. Marshmallows not included, but puff ball is. So that's your next STEM science.
That's going to be a lot of
STEM
fun.
Saturday with Miss Linda, Saturday, October 10th, Spoonapult.
That's going to be fun. The kids are going to enjoy that, I think,
Who
for
gets
sure.
to pick up all those marshmallows?
We need a dog.
Okay. Good one.
Alrighty. So, Take and Make Mondays. We do every single Monday. They're kind of first come, first serve. I've had a lot of people. That's fine.
Okay.
You had a lot of spoon and pull-ting.
Yeah, I was busy with spoon and pull. Go ahead.
So we had a lot of, yesterday was Monday, and we had a lot of people come in to pick them up, and we also had some phone calls saying, are there anything left? So we're going to try to make sure there's something available throughout all the day on Monday. But it really will just depend on what we actually have that day.
Yeah.
So it might be a different thing in the morning than in the afternoon, but some fun little things you can
it's
do.
just meant to be fun. And I know, the feedback I've gotten on that, or the parents are really enjoying it because the kids are home a lot more now, and some are being more, homeschooled or whatever, that they love coming in and having the ability to get a task or a different activity to take home and do it with their kids.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
all good.
we're hearing you. We are definitely hearing you and doing the best we can.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're riding the wave.
We
I
are.
love Gab.
I know. So I'm really excited about this. Gab Bonesso from Josh and Gab, who we bring into the library every year, which was actually one of our last programs we had in 2020.
Right.
Physical programs. She also, in addition to doing the music that her and Josh do, she is a kind of like a motivational speaker, talks a lot about mental health. And she was actually on this list of best mental health speakers. And she was on the same list as like the Dalai Lama or somebody like that. Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gab and the Dalai Lama? That's neat.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was she was on a different length of the list,
Okay.
but still, to be in the same list. We're bringing her in to talk about mental health. So we're going to do a program for both adults and also a session for teens, and it's going to be through Zoom. So she's going to Zoom in with us and on Saturday, October 10th. So registration will be required in order to get that Zoom link to get signed into Zoom and join Gab. So it's a really important topic, especially right now. I feel like mental health is always a major issue, but right now with everything being so overturned, the stress is so much more there.
Oh, yes.
And that isolation is causing a lot of situations too.
Right.
So,
and to know that, it's okay.
right. So I'm looking forward to bringing her in to
too.
do that. That would be really good. So book club.
Tween Book Club. So we're going to be doing this all of October. It's perfect for October because it's creepy. A Tale, Dark and Grim by GIDWITZ. So if you are I want to say there's like 12 or 13. I think I went with lucky number 13. The first 13 tweens that register for the book club are going to get their own copy of the Tale, Dark and Grim to read. We're going to be reading it throughout October. There'll be like a weekly activity online that will get sent out to your email address, and then we'll end it with a probably a virtual or a Zoom discussion on it to talk about what we liked and what we didn't like about it. So it's, I think it's going to be a fun month. It is different. You can tell by the pictures. It's based on Hansel and Gretel, but I will warn you, it can get a little dark, creepy dark. Perfect for tweens. You're going to love this for October, and it'll just be enough to make you not sleep through a few nights. I love it. So that's Tween. The book club is October 5th through the 29th. The first ones to register, like I said, get a free copy. And all the information that you'll need along the way will be emailed to you.
Perfect. All right, so for teens, we have some different DIYs coming up. So this is a program that I've done a lot over the years in-house, but of course right now we're not doing anything in-house. So this is a pumpkin made out of a
book.
An old book, right. So that's really simple to make. So I'm going to be doing a little tutorial video, and grown-ups, this is fun for you to do as well.
Yeah.
Those are super cute. And I'm going to show you how to make one. And I don't know yet if we're going to be able to provide old books that you can come pick up. So stay tuned for that. And then if we do have, I have different opinions on that because honestly, the ones that work the best are like an adult book, like an adult,
Okay.
and so I don't necessarily
Why is
want.
that?
Well, because they're thicker.
They're thicker, okay.
You know, like an adult mass paperback kind of works the best.
Oh, okay.
But I don't want to send home a mass paperback that may not be appropriate.
Right.
So
I get it.
I would say that may be the best to just use, if you have an old book that lying around that's beat up, or you can run to Goodwill and buy a book for $1,
Exactly,
you know,
or half-price books or something.
right, exactly, and just you just cut up, and
I'd
I'll
like
show
to
you.
learn how to do that.
I will show. Well, then you can watch the tutorial.
I will. Do I have to register to watch it?
You don't have to register to watch the tutorial. It's going to be up on our YouTube page in our Facebook on October 3rd. So
Okay.
you can go ahead and make a little pumpkin.
Oh, good. I like.
Cute.
I like.
And then we're also going to have, and this one you will have to register for because supplies are limited, we're going to do a little bit on bullet journaling, and you're going to get your own little mini journal and one of these super awesome pens that you click and they make all the different colors.
I used to love those.
I'm pretty sure in the early 90s I had to sell like at least 300 rolls of wrapping paper to be able to earn one of these
to
pens.
earn one. Exactly. I believe you. That's funny. Oh my gosh, those were everybody wanted one. Of
Yeah,
those.
they're pretty cool. This one's nicer than the one I had. There's like 12 different colors. Mine I think
Wow.
only had 4.
Yeah, right.
You
Didn't
know?
you have like a red, a blue, black, and maybe green?
Yeah, right. Yep. So you get your own clicky fun color pen and a little mini journal, so you can learn about bullet journaling and what that means and how you can do that. So
cool.
You don't have to sell 300 rolls of wrapping paper. I don't even know if that's even a fundraiser anymore. Did your
don't
kids have
know.
to sell wrapping paper?
Oh, we had to sell. We've sold everything.
That was a really big one when I was in school.
I don't know that they do any of that anymore.
Yeah, I just.
Now it's, go to the local eatery and eat and get
Well, I like that
10%.
too. Yeah, that's a good
Food
one.
talks, too.
Yeah, food does more than overpriced wrapping paper.
Yeah, right, exactly. Okay, lunch break themed story times. The first week of October is apples, second week is leaves. What we're doing is every day, there are 4 librarians in our department. Each of us is taking a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and reading a book that is based on the theme.
It's
And
been a lot
it's
of
been
fun.
a lot of fun. And we can't just stop with that and show our faces on virtual story times. We give you kits that go along with the theme.
With really fun
that you can
activities
pick
and
up.
stuff
Fun
that you-
activities to go along with the theme.
Yep.
So we're having a lot of fun with that. In the amphitheater, we did our first park story time at Peterswood Park. By the amphitheater, it's going to be October 10th at 10 a.m. And you need to register for that so that we have a head count. We did our first one in September, which I understand went very well.
It was a lot of fun from
with
what I
Miss
hear.
Sydney, I will be doing the one in October. My theme will be dragons. And then Miss Shannon will be doing the one on a snowy day in November. I mean, the beautiful fall day.
I don't
in
know how I got
November.
November. It was cool for Miss Sydney's though.
Well, yeah, it's been chilly, so that's okay though. You're still outside. and-
Exactly.
yeah.
Yep. Enjoy
Okay.
those nice days while you the nice outside
Exactly.
time.
So we'll see you there. You need to register. Last
All
program.
right, real
Oh,
quick, I'll
boy.
do it real fast. So Linda's doing her virtual Tween book club. I am doing a virtual teen book club. The first one we're going to do in October is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. And so I have 5 copies of this to give away. So the first 5 that sign up, we'll take more than 5 for the book club because we have a lot of copies at the library you can check out too.
Okay.
But the first 5 will get a book to keep. And Cinder is like loosely based upon Cinderella, but it's kind of a techie twist to its story. It takes place in the
Yeah.
future. One of my favorite series, actually, for
I
teens.
liked it, too.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
So we're going to be reading that one. They've just recently redesigned the cover art for this book, which is fun. So that's going to be, we're only going to talk, it's just going to be a one-time thing. So you can come pick up the book beforehand, and then starting now, I guess, you can start picking the book up. And then on the 1st at 6 p.m. on Zoom, we're going to talk about it. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Wow, did we have a lot to say? I know we only have about 30 seconds. Do you have anything that you'd like to show?
Go ahead. You do the last
Well,
one.
you know what? I'm just show these because the next session, our next program, I'm going to do some more fun Halloween books. But we talked about the virus a lot this time, and I just want to end with these books. they've been flying off the shelves. We're getting them as soon as we can find good ones that are written about school in the time of the coronavirus. Emily Mazzula, PhD, coronavirus, the COVID-19 pandemic. This is more of a more serious nonfiction book by Sue Bradford Edwards, and this is more written for children, and probably for a parent to read as well. But unfortunately, these books are necessary.
Yeah.
And we've got them. We have been able to find some great stories that relate to children on this serious topic. So
Yep.
I don't want to end on a serious note, but it is serious. So I do want to say one more thing. We forgot to mention our
Our Halloween shirts.
wrap up. What's it say? Wrapped
Wrapped up in a good book. It has a little
Yeah.
mummy on it.
Yeah. And guess what? I have a feeling we might be wearing this on the next show.
Oh, maybe. You
All
never
right.
know.
Till next time. Have a good
Have a good one.
couple weeks.